Thanks everyone. If you'd like to have a seat please and make yourselves comfortable. So good afternoon and welcome to everyone. We're all here to witness the marriage of James and Laura, and on their behalf I'd like to thank everyone for coming to celebrate the beginning of their new life together as husband and wife. We're met in a place that has been duly sanctioned according to law for the celebration of marriages. I am required to ask if any person present knows of any lawful reason why they may not be married to one another. They must declare it now. Who gives this bride to be married?
I do.
Okay, thanks. Okay, you too. So ladies and gentlemen, James and Laura have chosen to have two readings today as part of their ceremony, and I'm going to invite Angela to come forward and we'll hear the first of those two readings now.
First of all, I'd just like to say I'm really proud today. And the world was pretty cute. So the poem I'm going to read is by an unknown author, and it's called The One. When the one whose hand you're holding is the one who holds your heart, when the one whose eyes you gaze into, you join hopes and dreams at the start. So, when the one you think of first and last is the one who holds you tight, and the things you plan together make the whole world seem just right. When the one whom you believe in puts their faith and trust in you, you found the one and only love you share your whole life through. Everyone searches for one special person they can share their lives with. The other half who makes them whole, like two notes blending together to make a beautiful song, or the colours that complement each other to form a rainbow. It is everyone's wish to have a lifetime of sunny days, a rainbow after every storm, a lifetime of living, growing and giving, of sharing and caring, a lifetime of days together, learning from the bad times and cherishing the good times. So Laura and James, united you'll take on the world and trace your dreams together, make kaleidoscopes of memories and cherish them forever.
Angela, thank you very much. Thanks, Angela. James and Laura, before you were joined together in matrimony, I have to remind you both of the solemn and binding character of the vows that you're about to make. Marriage, according to the law of this country, is the union of two people voluntarily entered into for life to the exclusion of all others. But a marriage is much more than that. It's a relationship that's based on love and respect. And it's a determination by both partners to adjust to each other and to support one another in health and in sickness, in joy and in sadness. I'm going to now ask each of you in turn to make a declaration stating that you are free lawfully to marry. And James, can we start with you?
Yep.
Okay, thank you. So James, if I can ask you to repeat after me, please. I do solemnly declare
I do solemnly declare
that I know not
that I know not
of any lawful impediment
of any lawful impediment
why I, James Anthony Maplebeck,
why I, James Anthony Maplebeck,
may not be joined in matrimony
may not be joined in matrimony
to Laura Amy White.
to Laura Amy White.
Brilliant, James, thank you. Laura, are you ready? If you can repeat after me, please. I do solemnly declare
I do solemnly declare
that I know not
that I know not
of any lawful impediment
of any lawful impediment
why I, Laura Amy White,
why I, Laura Amy White,
may not be joined in matrimony
may not be joined in matrimony
to James Anthony Maplebeck.
to James Anthony Maplebeck.
Brilliant, Laura, thank you for that. You see, your voice still works. We doubted it at one point, didn't we? But it's still there. So, James and Laura, I'm going to invite Connor to come forwards now and we'll hear the second of our two readings. If Connor's ready, there we go. Over to you, Connor, take your time.
A lovely The fierce dinosaur was trapped inside his cage of ice. Although it was cold, he was happy in there. It was, after all, his cage. Then along came a lovely other dinosaur. The lovely other dinosaur melted the dinosaur's cage with kind words and loving thoughts. I like this dinosaur, thought the lovely other dinosaur. Although he is fierce, he's also tender and he is funny. He's also quite clever, though I will not tell him this for now. I like this lovely other dinosaur, thought the dinosaur. She's beautiful, she is different, and she smells so nice. She is also a free spirit, which is a quality I much admire in a dinosaur. But he can be so distant and so peculiar at times, thought the lovely other dinosaur. He's also overly fond of things. Are all dinosaurs so overly fond of things? He would mind skips from here to there so quickly, thought the dinosaur. He's also uncommonly keen on shopping. Are all lovely other dinosaurs so uncommonly keen on shopping? I'll forgive his peculiarity and his concern for things, thought the lovely other dinosaur, but they are part of what makes him a racially charactered individual. I'll forgive her skipping mind and the fondness for shopping, thought the dinosaur, for she fills her life with beautiful thoughts and wonderful surprises. Besides, I am not keen on shopping either. Now the dinosaur and the lovely other dinosaur are old. Look at them. Together they stand on the hill, telling each other stories and feeling the warmth of the sun on their backs. Now, my friends, it's how it is with love. Let us all be dinosaurs and lovely other dinosaurs together. For the sun is warm and the world is a beautiful place.
Connor, thank you very much. Wasn't that fantastic? Absolutely brilliant. Thank you, Connor. So Laura and James, we've reached the part of your ceremony now where you'll shortly be pledging yourselves to each other in your contract of marriage and saying the words that will legally join you as husband and wife. So I'd like to ask all the guests if they could stand for this part of the ceremony, please. So can I get you two to turn slightly so you're facing each other? So ladies and gentlemen, we'll shortly be asking James and Laura to take their contracting vows and exchange their wedding rings. Before we do that, James and Laura have got some words that they're going to say to each other.
You were you, now was I. We were two before our time.
I was yours before I knew, and you have always been mine too.
Fantastic, thanks you two. And I'd like to ask the best man to step forwards with the wedding rings, I hope.
Yes, just.
Perfect. So first of all, can we take Laura's ring and pass that one to James? And James, if you can hold that ring just on the end of Laura's finger on the left hand. It's perfect. James and Laura, as you exchange these following words, you'll accept each other in law as husband and wife. So James, if you can repeat after me, please, and if you can say these words to Laura. All that I have, I share with you.
All that I have, I share with you.
All that I am, I give to you.
All that I am, I give to you.
In love and in trust.
In love and in trust.
Receive this ring as a sign of my love.
Receive this ring as a sign of my love.
As a sign of our marriage.
As a sign of our marriage.
And as a lasting reminder.
And as a lasting reminder.
Of the promises we make today.
Of the promises we make today.
Fantastic. And James, push the ring all the way on. Perfect. Keep holding hands there, guys. And James, if you can carry on saying these words, please. I call upon these persons here present.
I call upon these persons here present.
To witness that I, James Anthony Maplebeck.
To witness that I, James Anthony Maplebeck.
Do take thee, Laura Amy White.
Do take thee, Laura Amy White.
To be my lawful wedded wife.
To be my lawful wedded wife.
I will love and respect you.
I will love and respect you.
I will comfort and care for you.
I will comfort and care for you.
I will be honest and faithful to you
I
always.
will be honest and faithful to you always.
These are my promises to you.
These are my promises to you.
Brilliant, James, thank you. And then can we pass the other ring to Laura, please? Okay, Laura, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you could say these words to James. All that I have, I share with you.
All that I have, I share with you.
All that I am, I give to you.
All that I am, I give to you.
In love and in trust.
In love and in trust.
Receive this ring as a sign of my love.
receive this ring as a sign of my love,
as a sign of our marriage,
as a sign of our marriage,
and as a lasting reminder
and as a lasting reminder
of the promises we make today.
of the promises we make today.
Brilliant, you push the ring all the way on, Laura. Perfect. And Laura, if you can carry on saying these words, please. I call upon these persons here present
I call upon these persons here present
to witness that I, Laura Amy White,
to witness that I, Laura Amy White,
do take thee, James Anthony Maplebeck,
do take thee, James Anthony Maplebeck,
to be my lawful wedded husband.
to be my lawful wedded husband.
I will love and respect
I
you.
will love and respect you.
I will comfort and care for you.
I will comfort and care for you.
I will be honest and faithful to you always.
I will be honest and faithful to you always.
These are my promises to you.
These are my promises to you.
Fantastic, Laura. Thank you very much for that. So, James and Laura, you've both made the declarations required by law. You've made solemn and binding promises to each other in the presence of your guests and your witnesses, which means it's now my very great pleasure and privilege to declare that you are together as husband and wife. Congratulations to both of you. James, you may kiss the bride, and ladies and gentlemen, can we have a big round of applause, please? Right, thanks for standing, folks. The ceremony is not quite over yet. We're just going to have a few minutes now for the bride and groom and for their witnesses to sign the register. So if you'd like to have a seat and have a rest for 5 minutes, and I'm going to get the bride and groom just to come this way so they can both sign. Thanks very much, folks. So the bride and groom will be making their way out shortly. I'm sure they will be very pleased if you would join them this afternoon for more celebrations. I'm also sure that you will join me in wishing them both every happiness and every success for the future. There's just one final thing that we need to do before these two make their way out, and that's to have a big round of applause for James and Laura.